I graduated from Tennessee State University in Nashville in 1973, passed my boards as an RN, and pretty much went straight into practice of psychiatry. So that would be around 1973. And I've been working in one form of psychiatry ever since then. Children, adolescents, adults, managed care, inpatient, outpatient, shock treatment, brain surgery, the whole range of psychiatry and case management. We all know, all of us, physicians, nurses, therapists in the United States, we know that our system is faulty. We know often that sometimes the treatment that we deliver is working and sometimes it isn't. But for many of us, the field is out of control. And we wonder, how can we fix it? What do we need to add? What do we need to delete? What can we do that's going to make it better? It's not bad. I don't mean that the clinicians are bad and the doctors are bad. It's a system that's overwhelmed with patients and emergency. And we all know that. We watch TV. We know about what our cities are like and what we're suffering as a culture in America. So it's not just a question of what are we going to do here on the psychiatric unit, but a bigger picture. What can we do about ourselves? What can we do about our lives as Americans? Why are we ailing like this? And the bigger cosmology is our American hospitals are full of people from all over the world. We call them the citizens of the universe. We have a person from Asia, a person here from India, another patient from the Middle East, another patient from South America, and then someone maybe born in Los Angeles. But it's the people of the universe, and it has to do with how we as human beings are suffering on the planet, how to heal the planet, and how to heal the people. In all hospitals, that is a basic question is asked of all patients on admission, only what is your religion and do you have any particular spiritual practices? That is a question that is asked. Unfortunately, it goes no further than that. It might even be that that is a requirement from JACO, Joint Commission, that you ask that question. So we all know, you can look in the record and see what the patient's religion and spiritual belief is, but it's not addressed any further than that in the treatment. This form of treatment that we've seen in Brazil, what we see is people are offered everything. They're offered all the complementary alternative practices in addition to assessment of to whether or not they need pharmaceuticals. So they have pharmaceuticals if they need it, but also they have all the forms of spiritual treatment and all the forms of alternatives, right? They have a full menu of treatment options available to them, and they have every type of practitioner in what I'm going to call the treatment team so that Americans can relate to that. The whole treatment team is full of a variety of practitioners. So they have a medical assessment, spiritual assessment, nutritional assessment, they have flower essence, they have chromotherapy, all the treatment that they could possibly need. psychiatry as we know it, but also all of the complementaries and also the spiritual component also. Because that, as we know, is a huge part of what's missing, what's lacking in our system is the spiritual component. We need to implement what we as Americans want. You know we want that. I know we want that. We want it all.